I'm due on the flight 6:20 to Zurich tonight.
No, I'm sorry, I'm his legal counsel.
Shut up!
Welcome to today's video.
Now here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let some shine. Going out of my f***ing mind. So dudes, welcome back to the #1 YouTube channel in the entire world. Today we're going to be watching airline passengers absolutely freak out. Some of you are probably wondering, Nick, why are you making a video like this? Well, might have something to do with the fact that PewDiePie posted a video about the same subject and I'm trying to leech on for views.
How you do it? That's how you do it.
So real talk, nothing but respect for floor game, but
Yourwetsock are coming for your back as the #1 YouTube channel in the entire world. So if I see you guys, like, it's on site. It's on site.
You better watch out.
I'm just kidding around, guys. You guys might not know this, but me and Pewds are actually related. He's my brother's cousin's sister's former roommate, so
we're basically Scooby-Doo.
well, that's too long of an intro. Let's watch airline passengers freak out. This scene opens up with the woman being told she's too late to check in even though her flight was delayed, and she doesn't handle it that well.
But you're not on time. You're not leaving on time. The plane is sitting there on the runway.
She does have a point.
Darling, maybe you should have showed up earlier for your flight and not miss check-in.
You're trying. You're just not being flexible enough.
you've seen me
Part of
try.
this service, customer service, is about flexibility.
Not when it comes to our on-time performance.
But you're not on time. You're not leaving on time. The plane is sitting there on the
If we
runway.
accept you, the aircraft will be delayed further, and that can't happen. I checked with dispatch and we can't get you on it.
I think everybody knows EasyJet is not a good airline, but everyone uses it because it's really cheap. It's like one of the cheaper ones around Europe. And if you're going on an international flight, you should show up early. She showed up late, so yeah, dude, you're not on that flight. You should probably work on getting another flight to go see your husband.
I'm due on the flight 6:20 to Zurich tonight. My husband, who is also in London, has made it because he's probably got the trains connections properly. I didn't make it.
You're an idiot.
So the nice worker Leo, talking to the woman, goes back to call dispatch to see if they can get her on the flight, and alas, she cannot get on the flight. So he communicates that to her and she doesn't handle it well.
We've just tried. You can listen to me double check. Wait there. No chance at all. No. Okay, thanks. We can't get you on it.
Why not?
Because the check-in's closed and all the figures and all the paperwork's gone to the dispatcher now. You've seen me try with the dispatcher. What else do you expect me to do?
I've got half my family on the flight.
Shut up, bitch! Well, your family must have showed up early and checked in and actually got on the flight and you didn't. And it doesn't matter that your family's on there. You're not on the flight because you didn't check in early and you weren't there on time. So get f***ed and go get another flight, dummy. So imagine this. You're flying by yourself or with your family, and after a long flight, you just want to get your bag and get out of there. Next thing you know, you go to the conveyor belt where all the suitcases are coming and you see a woman actually sitting down, touching every single suitcase and grabbing every suitcase. I don't know about you guys, but I get pretty weird when someone touches my stuff. I don't know how I'd feel about this, but let's check out when a woman actually did this at the airport right now.
This lady don't know which bag is hers or anything. Okay, she's gonna grab that bag and it's gonna be the wrong bag. Oh, we got traffic. Oh, we got traffic. Beep, beep. Oh no! Hey, that's not her bag. How much of my bag is not her bag? Got this drunk ass lady here.
Yo, this woman is blasted. Did you see her, like, look to the guy that helped her get the suitcase off and give him a hand gesture? Like, that's not my bag. Can you put it back? Like, dude, that guy doesn't know you. He's getting his stuff to get out of there. He doesn't want to even talk to you. Okay, vote right now in the comments. Do you think that guy that helped her get the bag off is going to help her put it back on the conveyor belt? Do you think he's going to be a gentleman, or do you think he's going to bounce? Comment below what you think.
Like me, in the wheelchair.
See you later.
Okay, everyone that voted no in the comments, you were right. He didn't actually help her put the bag back on the conveyor belt. You know who would help, though, is my friend Arthur TV, who makes a lot of these airline freakout videos. You guys should check out his channel. Full disclosure, I would probably walk away, too, just like that guy. But I think Arthur would help her put it back on the conveyor belt because he's a nice person.
They're gonna pile right next to her. We'll have to go next to her and pick up our bags.
Yo, one bag she grabbed was gray and the other one is black. She can't even distinguish which color her bag is. She's gone, dude. Idiot. She had too many drinks on the flight or something in the bathroom.
Wait, did you hear the bell? Did we get the school? We're here. Oh,
We don't know what happened, but she's very out of it. This dude filming this is pretty foul. Like, she was asking him for help, and he was just like, nah, not coming anywhere near you. And then another guy actually helped her put the bag on the conveyor belt. This lady's pretty blasted. Like, I'll be honest, I usually drink something when I'm on a plane. I like to have a couple of Miller Lights or whatever kind of beer they have on the plane because it helps me chillax and relax because I don't want to overthink things, and sometimes I get a little scared about flying. So that really helps me. I've never been blasted to this point where this lady's at, though. I feel like she's in cloud high 969 Takashi right now, and she needs to reel it back. Another strange thing you can see in an airport is a girl dancing by herself. Honestly, these days, I think it's pretty normal to see people dancing. I mean, with TikTok and everything, I feel like I would see a lot of people post up and do some TikToks while in the airport. The only thing is I don't see a phone, so I think this girl's just practicing her sweet-ass dance move.
Wait till you see the...
Which, like, no judgment, because I also have sweet-ass dance moves, and if Oswello challenges me to a dance-off, dude, it's on sight, Oswello. This girl honestly looks kind of like me during the early 2000s when I bought Darren's dance grooves, and I tried to learn how to dance like Justin Timberlake, and I was like, it's gonna be me. All that I do is not enough for you. Don't wanna lose it. My one regret was my mom wouldn't let me get frosted tips. Let me show you all the amenities for channel members. First, we got for all channel members custom badges and emojis handcrafted digitally in the United States of America. It's no secret that right now times are tough for Americans, but you know who doesn't take jobs away from Americans? The patriotic Yourwetsock. Cause I'm proud to be an American! Still not impressed? Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about live streams. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about live Q&As with your boy, preferably over cocktails. These live Q&As are gonna happen all the time, and it's gonna be good vibes. I'm gonna crack open a beer and answer all of your wildest questions, but no butt stuff, all right? Because I have a reputation to uphold as a good Texas Christian, okay? You will gain access to never before seen videos. Example of these videos include categories such as vlogs, documentaries, mood bombs, whatever I feel like making in that moment. Wait a second, exclusive content. Are we starting to vibe? That's a good perk. What are we thinking about that? So I think it's fun to not only talk about past airline freakouts, but current airline freakouts. And there was a recent story that I saw that was pretty disturbing where a man was actually kicked off of a Southwest flight for removing his mask to eat food.
I think you took it back on because of eating. Here's the deal. They said if I'm actively eating, the crew does not want you on this flight. They brought the plane back to the gate. I'm not going to...
So clearly this man is abiding by all the rules. He has his mask on. He takes off his mask to eat food, which is allowed. Those are the regulations right now for air travel, is that it's mandatory for you to have a mask. Now, everyone says, though, that you can take off the mask to eat. Otherwise, how can you eat when there's a mask in the way? Duh, obviously. What kills me and everybody else watching this is that the passenger is very calm. He has a very calm demeanor, and he questions the person that's trying to kick him off the flight and says, I'm just taking off the mask to eat. I don't understand what the problem is. And then the member of the airline staff says the entire crew doesn't want you here. The crew does not want you on this flight. Is it because he's wearing a bunch of Trump gear? Is that why you're blatantly discriminating against this guy? Because I feel like regardless of political opinion, whether you're on the right or the left...
And you should let me run your life, because I too know what is best for you.
Or you're in between and you just really don't care and you just want it to be over because it's madness and you're getting a bunch of calls about political shit and vote this way or vote that way, and you're annoyed and you're like, how do these people have my number? Because I feel like that's where I'm at. I want it to be over. But regardless of political opinion, don't you think it's crazy to actually discriminate against somebody for political opinion? This is a free country, and why should Southwest care what someone's political views are? He's following all the guidelines, he's in his seat, he's actually lowering his mask to eat food, and you're gonna try and throw this guy off the flight? That's just blatant discrimination.
No, I'm sorry, I'm his legal counsel. Is it not your policy that he can take off his mask?
I'm wearing the mask.
So you're just going on hearsay and violating Southwest policy then, right?
What am I supposed to do then? Am I out? Yeah, wait, what's up?
So this member of the Southwest staff says that the entire crew doesn't want you here and keeps repeating the same thing. And then when questioned why, what have I violated, he has no answer. Instead, he tries to get him to go to the front of the plane and says, can I talk to you? Let's talk to the front of the plane. to get him off the plane, to actually lure him to the front of the plane, to throw this guy off and say, you're not allowed to be on the plane for no good reason. That's just ridiculous, man.
Can you tell us the policy that prevents him from taking his mask off while he's eating, please?
I was not here or present. The crew has denied.
Okay, but you're seeing him with eating. So please tell me the policy. Tell the crew to tell me the policy that says he cannot eat with his mask off.
You guys smell that? Wait. That smells like a lawsuit, doesn't it?
You better lawyer up, asshole.
I guess on Southwest you're not allowed to be black and wear a Trump hat. Someone should tell the Hodge twins. I guess that's why they don't fly Southwest.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, can you clarify for us, are we not allowed to take our masks off to eat on this plane? Can you please clarify, are we not allowed to take our masks off to eat on this plane or not?
Listen to the flight crew and follow their instructions.
So, are you going to tell us that we can take our masks off to eat on the plane? See, he did cooperate.
If you vote for Donald Trump, you're not allowed to eat pretzels and peanuts on Southwest Airlines.
I can't believe they're really going to kick this dude off for this. It's like, goes beyond being unprofessional. This is just blatant discrimination at this point.
Here you go. Say that again.
He put his mask on. He took it off when he started eating the nuts. That was it. I was sitting right here.
So, it's not a publicity stunt. It's trying to make you follow policy indiscriminately and impartially. Okay? So, do you follow your policy indiscriminately and impartially, or do you just do this for people whose message you don't like?
Is this for the podcast or no? There's no podcast.
There's no podcast. Okay? So this is the point. Are you going to give us a message that says we can take our mask off when we eat? Yeah, and that's what they said in Germany too, right? Just comply. Thank you very much for showing us who you are.
Hey man, I love the girl recording this and talking. She's really calling them out on their BS. Guys, what does it come to? You can't hold somebody's political views against them and kick them off of an airline. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. They even have a witness that said he followed all the policy rules. This dude took off his mask to eat peanuts because obviously you can't eat peanuts with the mask on, and then he was going to put it back on after. I've been on flights and I've done the same thing. You take off your mask to eat. This guy did nothing wrong. This guy's followed all the policy rules and he's actually been a gentleman about the situation. I would have handled that way worse than this guy did. I would have been screaming, yelling. He's been calm. The passenger has been calm the entire time. And they're still adamant about kicking this guy off the flight for no reason. Now let's take a look at an incident that occurred at John Lennon Airport in Liverpool, where a staff member had a miscommunication with a foreign traveler from France. Oh, France, sacré bleu. So earlier she booked her on a flight to Paris, but she was too late to check in.
I did tell you this when you booked it, you had to be here for 1 o'clock. I understand, but I did say to be here for 1 o'clock. The check-in's closed now. She's coming now. She's on the telephone. She's very busy. Can I just tell you, when you...
Oh, that's a classic one. You're busy. I'm busy. I'm way busier than you. My dad would beat the f*** out of your dad, dude.
Did the booking today, we did not struggle one bit in understanding each other. I clearly wrote down and told you. Well, you understood me today. You understood when we were speaking about your nails.
You were speaking English real good when we were talking about nails earlier. Wow. I love when the foreigners pull the I don't speak English card after.
You speak English or don't you speak English?
I've had encounters like that all the time with people where someone speaks a language and then they magically don't all of a sudden when they're like, oh, I don't understand you. So if someone's trying to talk to me in English and I don't feel like talking, sometimes I'll speak Bulgarian just so like they think I'm foreign and they don't talk to me. But that's just on, you know, being shy. I'm really shy. So this woman from Paris has the option of getting on a flight 6 hours from now. That's the next flight she can get on, so she would have to wait in the airport for about 5 hours, 6 hours, and she doesn't want to do that. So what does she do? She pulls up her dress because she's not wearing pants, and she taps into that inner French Karen energy, and she goes right back up there to the counter to give them a piece of her mind.
Don't go.
I understand. Excuse me.
Give me my money because I come to pay this here.
You give me my money right now, sacré bleu. Oui, oui, je t'aime. Those are the only French words I know. I know that didn't make any sense for everyone that speaks French, but those are the only French words I know. Give me escargot. Ha ha.
You give me my money. Finish.
I've told you I can't do that. Can I just
speak to your boss?
She's coming now.
Je ne peux pas rester. Le vol il est à 55.
I can't understand what you're saying. I told you I can't understand you.
You speak English quickly.
I understand.
I speak French quickly.
Well,
Okay?
I can't understand
When
French
you don't-
slowly. I can't speak every language of the world.
I can't speak every language in the world. I love her accent, man. Reminds me of when I used to live in Newcastle. I know she's probably not from Newcastle. It probably sounds a little Irish to me, but man, I remember getting pissed with the lads, going out to Weatherspoons, having a good old time before the lockdown and everything that happened. Man, what a blast.
Calm down. Just calm down for 1 minute.
Don't take EasyJet again.
After a bit of going back and forth, this French woman actually wants a full refund for her family members as well. So she wants $500 back in addition to getting on the flight, in addition to money back for her flight.
You want fries with that?
And the British are standing their ground and standing firm, and they're not taking any of it.
I haven't got cash to give you back for that ticket.
Check.
I haven't got checks. Customer
Call
services.
police. You call police because when I don't have my money, I sit here.
I can sit there, but I can't give you. I haven't got the money to give you back. I haven't got the money.
Oh, you want the refund department. The refund department's actually in Manchester, so you're gonna have to hop on the train and go over to Manchester if you want your refund. I love this energy she's bringing to the table. I'll sit here. You call the cops, I'll sit here. I may have been late and missed check-in and missed my flight, but dude, you're actually discriminating against my rights, and call the police. See what happens. They're probably going to arrest you, even though you're a citizen and I'm not. The customer service department has a big fight on their hands. So what do? They bring the supervisor out to start negotiating with the angry customer.
Can I help you?
Okay. I want to go to Paris today.
But the lady booked it for you before.
Okay. In Paris, when you don't have baggage, you speak French?
No.
Bon. When you don't have baggage, you come 20.
But we're not in Paris, we're in Liverpool, and the lady wrote on here what time you have to be here.
I don't want anything. I want my money to take.
Well, we haven't got any money here to give you.
Je dormirai ici s'il le faut. Mais
Sorry?
tout le monde
I
saura.
can't understand anything you're saying, and if you don't listen to what I'm saying, you're going to have to speak to EasyJet in Luton.
Finish.
Sure, hold on. Bye.
Bye.
Dude, she did not handle that well. I love how the supervisor came and was like, you were late for your flight, it's your fuck up, we're not going to give you a refund, bye-bye. That's what I like to see from a supervisor, not handling any of the bullshit. Love to see it. So after taking a walk and blowing off some steam, she comes to the realization that she's not going to get a refund and she's going to have to get on the next flight so that she can go to Paris. So she comes back and they start negotiating, and then this is what they say.
It's the time there of the flight, 1945, but you need to be here 1900, okay? Okay, see you later. I just reckon because she was late, she's just being angry. And then she's just calmed down and realised she's not going to get anywhere anyway. Changed her mind. From not flying EasyJet ever again to flying tonight.
So you're not going to let me on then?
Yeah, like I said earlier, no one flies EasyJet for the customer service. Everyone does it because it's one of the cheapest options. I mean, EasyJet and Ryanair are my go-to if I'm traveling around Europe, because it's just like, dude, you know, sometimes you can get some tickets for like 40 euros, which is dope. So as the night is dying down, a lot of the staff at the airports have had their fill with a lot of customers missing their flights and then taking out their care and energy on them, and then they just have to be like, sir, we can't do anything about it, we can't help you. You know what I mean? They have to be professional about it, when realistically they're like, these people, I hate my life. Now, that's what they want to say. They don't actually say that because they're professional. Towards the end of the night, a rare Pokemon stumbles into the airport in the form of a drunk Irishman. A drunk Irishman is a very formidable Pokemon. Never underestimate them. Their attacks include drinking all your whiskey and singing Galway Girl at 3 a.m. blackout drunk, and both attacks are super effective.
How do we get to Dublin? How do you get to Dublin?
You have to use Ryanair service.
How do you get to that?
You have to book it over with the travel agents or over the telephone with them.
How do we get to Dublin?
We don't travel to Dublin, so you won't be traveling with us.
Yeah, how do we get to Dublin?
Hey, one of the lads, dude, he's so pissed right now. How do you get to Dublin? How do you get to Dublin? How do you get to Dublin? I love this drunk confidence, man. He just keeps saying, how do you get to Dublin? You know, even though he's getting the answers back, he's like, no, that's not what I want to hear. I'm going to keep asking how I get to Dublin until you tell me a way easier way of getting to Dublin without me actually having to do anything. Take me to Dublin.
However you want to get to Dublin. Can I help you?
Yeah.
You have to travel with Ryanair.
How do we get to Dublin?
I was trying to.
Jesus Christ.
This dude's a loose cannon. I like him. I don't know if he should be in the airport right now. He's a loose cannon. He's gonna go get himself into some trouble. Can we come? I want to go to Dublin. Do you guys want to go to Dublin? Should we just go to Dublin? Let's check in with our favorite French traveler because it turns out she's finally checking in for her flight that she got on. The one that's 6 hours later. So she waited 6 hours. She gets on the flight. But whoops, it turns out that her next flight is delayed.
Your flight's delayed 35 minutes.
Have a check-in.
No, it's later.
It's late, yeah.
This morning when I come, it's not later.
No, it's your flight.
And now, what can I do?
I don't understand you, I'm afraid.
What can you do now?
Yeah.
We'll go down to the little departure lounge.
I'm late 5 minutes. It's. She said no,
But
you can go.
You'd missed your
but
flight this
now
morning.
it's 35. You know, anybody not perfect. Personne n'est parfait dans la vie. Ah. You know what EasyJet?
Classic EasyJet, bro. I always said that. I always said EasyJet, like their customer service, like not it, but like the prices, super low. So as the French girl gets on her flight, the drunken Irishman comes back for another round at EasyJet, but he doesn't understand that they don't fly to Dublin. So they explain it, but he's like, how do I get to Dublin?
I have to go to Dublin, probably.
The information desk for the reservation. Goes to the information desk to ask the number for Ryanair.
How do I get to Dublin? It's not how do I get to Ryanair?
You know what? As awkward as the situation is, I love it. I have a big smile on my face. He has a very warm smile and he's super blasted and it's kind of funny. Next thing you know, the staff member says that even if EasyJet was flying to Dublin, they wouldn't let him on the plane because it's actually against policy to let on drunk passengers. So that means you are not allowed to fly to Ireland drunk. However, you can fly to Ireland and then get drunk in Ireland. Food for thoughts.
I wouldn't have let a black gentleman travel because he was drunk. And the policy is that passengers who are under the influence of alcohol are not allowed to travel on an aircraft due to safety reasons.
Okay, all in all, maybe show up earlier for your flight so you actually get on the flight, and then once on the flight, you can get drunk. So that's my advice. That dude from Dublin is a big mood, and I think we all need to be like that dude from Dublin and get absolutely pissed tonight. That is exactly what we need. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys enjoy seeing me review airline freakouts, and if you guys would want, I would be very open to getting my friend Arthur TV on here and for us to review airline passenger freakouts together, because that would be the bromance that the internet never expected. And I want to deliver something out of this world like Randy Wetsock Savage does. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below, subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Follow me on Twitch and on Instagram right now. Hey sister, buy my merch. Yourwetsock merch.